Bianca Belair reacts to WrestleMania 41 title controversy. You just need to be Rhea Ripley. Bianca Belair, set to challenge IYO Sky at WWE WrestleMania 41, criticized Rhea Ripley for forcing her way into their match. On the latest episode of WWE Raw, Women's World Champion IYO Sky and Belair signed the contract for their highly anticipated title clash at WrestleMania 41. IYO Sky's shocking victory over Rhea Ripley a few weeks ago reshaped the WrestleMania 41 Women's World title picture. With no clear path to WrestleMania 41, Ripley took matters into her own hands by inserting herself into the Women's World title match, as IYO Sky and Bianca Belair finalized their contract. Rhea Ripley stormed the ring, still blaming Belair for her title loss. When tensions escalated, Belair shoved Sky aside. Ripley responded with a headbutt, knocking Belair onto the table. Rhea Ripley then kicked the champion IYO Sky and powerbombed her onto Belair through the table. Without earning a title opportunity, Ripley grabbed the contract and signed it, officially inserting herself into the Women's World title match at WrestleMania 41. WrestleMania 41, Bianca Belair, who earned her spot by winning the Women's Elimination Chamber match, didn't hold back. She called out Ripley, questioning how she managed to bypass the usual process. Sarcastically, she remarked that anyone who wants a title match at WrestleMania 41 just needs to be Rhea Ripley. Bianca Belair calls out Rhea Ripley over women's title controversy at WrestleMania 41. Bianca Belair, unhappy with Rhea Ripley forcing her way into the Women's World title match, didn't hold back after WWE Raw. She called Ripley childish and insisted that someone should explain how a contract works, with no official update on whether the match has become a triple threat at WrestleMania 41. Belair voiced her frustration once again on X, formerly Twitter. She sarcastically remarked that while she has to work twice as hard, you just need to be Rhea Ripley to get a title shot. Rhea Ripley defended her actions, asserting that she legally signed the contract and no one could remove her from the match. Meanwhile, Women's World Champion IYO Sky warned both Ripley and Belair, calling out their disrespect and declaring herself the best. With Ripley's name on the contract, WWE has yet to confirm if the match will officially become a triple threat at WrestleMania 41. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the hottest stories coming out of WrestleMania 41, the huge controversy surrounding the women's title match, and the surprising reaction from none other than Bianca Belair herself. Did Bianca throw shade at Rhea Ripley? Or is there more to her? You just need to be Rhea Ripley, comment then meets the eye. Stay tuned, hit that like button, and let's break it all down. WrestleMania 41 was everything fans hoped it would be, a spectacle, a festival, a battleground for history to be made. And in the thick of it all was the high-stakes showdown for the WWE Women's World Championship. Rhea Ripley walked into WrestleMania as the dominant champion. Standing across from her was a field of top contenders, including the EST of WWE, herself, Bianca Belair. Fans were hyped, pundits were hyped, WWE was hyped. This match was billed as a historic collision, strength versus dominance, speed versus power, charisma versus brutality. But once the dust settled, controversy reigned. The controversy explained. So what exactly went wrong? During the climax of the match, a controversial referee call left the WWE universe divided. In the final moments, Bianca Belair hit a jaw-dropping KOD on Becky Lynch. As she went for the pin, the referee got knocked out of the ring. Classic chaos, right? While Bianca tried to revive the official, Rhea Ripley seized the opportunity, landing a brutal riptide onto a steel chair, a chair that somehow magically appeared inside the ring. Rhea then covered Bianca, and as a second referee sprinted down the aisle, a quick 3 count was made, despite Bianca clearly getting her shoulder up at 2.5. Fans exploded on social media. #Justice for Bianca started trending within minutes. To make matters worse, slow-motion replays shown later clearly showed Bianca's shoulder wasn't fully down. Fan reaction. WWE fans weren't having it. Crowds booed Rhea Ripley during the post-match celebration. Bianca chants echoed in the arena even during the next match. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere you looked, fans were accusing WWE of robbing Bianca Belair. Memes, videos, breakdowns frame by frame. Some fans even compared it to the infamous Montreal Screwjob. Light chuckle. Okay, maybe not that bad, but you get the point. It was huge. Bianca's initial silence. Curious tone. And what about Bianca herself? For days after WrestleMania, Bianca stayed silent. No cryptic tweets. No dramatic Instagram stories. No interviews throwing shade. Just pure silence. And in today's social media world, that silence can be louder than words. Fans were left wondering, was she upset? Was she planning to leave WWE? Was there real beef brewing between Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley behind the scenes? No one really knew, until today. Bianca breaks her silence. Finally, appearing on a live podcast earlier this week, Bianca Belair broke her silence. And let's just say, she did not hold back. Bianca said, and I quote, "Look, WrestleMania didn't go the way I wanted. I know what happened. Y'all know what happened. But this isn't about crying over spilled milk. In this business, you don't get what you deserve, you get what you take. You wanna be the champion. You just need to be Rhea Ripley. You just need to be Rhea Ripley." A simple statement, but one loaded with meaning. Breaking down Bianca's words. So what did Bianca mean by that? Was she complimenting Rhea's ruthlessness? Was it a veiled criticism of WWE's booking? Or was it a way of telling fans, stop crying, start grinding? Bianca Belair has always been about positivity, hard work, and excellence. She's built her brand on being the EST, the strongest, fastest, toughest, and smartest. Her reaction shows she's not about to play the victim. She's acknowledging the reality of professional wrestling. It's not always fair, it's not always clean, but it's always about who's standing tall at the end. And whether it was clean or not, Rhea Ripley was standing tall. The locker room perspective. Backstage reports hint that Bianca's reaction earned her even more respect in the locker room. Several WWE insiders said Bianca showed incredible maturity by not complaining publicly. In an industry where many stars leak their frustrations to the press, Bianca kept it professional. And guess what? WWE loves that. When you carry yourself like a champion, even when you don't have the belt, management notices. What's next for Bianca Belair? So, where does Bianca Belair go from here? Sources close to WWE creative suggest that major plans are still in place for Bianca. Some rumors hint that she'll win Money in the Bank this year. Others whisper about a massive SummerSlam rematch, Rhea Ripley vs. Bianca Belair too, this time with no controversy attached. Imagine Bianca cashing in at SummerSlam, challenging Rhea one-on-one, and finally getting her redemption moment. Crowd would go wild, and honestly, that would be a fitting payoff to this entire controversy. Rhea Ripley's response. Now, we can't talk about Bianca without mentioning Rhea Ripley's side. In a post-WrestleMania interview, Rhea didn't shy away from the drama.